Today was such a good day. I started the day with a little meeting and then my coaching certification group backed up by my focus group. So we are actually running a focus group with our neuropsychologists on our team for Yes, It's Yours. We have an amazing group of people who have gone through the program and are giving their feedback, and we're looking at all that and making improvements and growth to the course. And then after that was our science summit, where we shared the science that we're doing behind the scenes at Yes Supply. We've done over a dozen studies on the techniques that we use and we teach and we use with our clients. And so that was absolutely amazing. So such a good day of growth and learning. And what I want to talk about today are 3 steps to success. So I get a lot of questions, especially since I've been doing a lot of EFTs lately. I get a lot of questions from people saying, how do I start? And I also get questions from people who are saying they've already reached some level, but they want to get to the next level. And so one of the things that I've really found in my life, because I've been there, I've been feeling like I'm at rock bottom and feeling stuck. And then also experiencing growth and knowing I want to get to the next level and feeling stuck. And so one great thing that you can do if you're in this place and you're looking at the 3D world and you're trying to force change and force outcomes and everything like that, is actually focus and work on your own personal growth. So I have a course for this called Yes, It's Yours. You can type It's Mine if you want to learn more about it. I see you saying, I'm so grateful I found you. I'm so grateful you're here too. But work on your own personal growth, right? So just take a break from looking at the results in the outside world and everything like that. And just ask yourself, what are some things about me that I want to grow? When I listen to the words that I'm saying, right? Am I living out limiting beliefs? Am I speaking limiting beliefs into my reality? And what those limiting beliefs are, work on them, release them, process them. If you realize that you're going through your day and you're getting into a stinky mood or you're feeling a lot of anxiety and worry for no reason, work on that. Do your nervous system regulation work. Do your EFT. I literally have hundreds of EFTs for you now. Do whatever it is so that you can move through your day in that higher vibration, because we know in that elevated vibration and those feelings of love, of gratitude, of faith, just from being in that place, that sets us up for creating more. So one of the best things that you can do if you're feeling stuck, if you're not knowing the best step to move forward, is just focus in on your own personal growth. Maybe it's changing your eating habits, maybe it's working out, maybe it's saying nicer things to yourself in the mirror, maybe it's practicing EFT tapping with me every day, maybe it's investing in yourself and joining Yes, It's Yours and going through my full personal development process. But that is the first thing. Work on your personal growth. And then for those of you who are here who've been asking, well, how do I make more money? How do I turn my passion into abundance? One of the most fun ways, I think, is taking your personal growth journey and sharing that in a way that generates abundance for you. So if you have gone on your own personal development journey, I used to be super, super shy. I could never imagine doing a live stream like this. I couldn't speak to a group of people. I used to be super shy, and I did my own inner work to be able to communicate better. And so I shared about that, right? So maybe you create an ebook on how you shifted to become more confident. Maybe you create a course. Maybe you create a signature coaching program. I teach how to create a signature coaching program inside my course, Elevated Business Academy, right? And so now, not only have you grown, but you're actually helping people who want to grow in that same way too. And you're able to generate abundance. And my favorite mentor, Bob Proctor, would always say, the universe is always for greater expression and greater expansion. So when you're doing something that leads to greater expression and greater expansion for others, you will often find that the world around you, the universe around you, whatever you believe in, swoops in, supports you as well. So get over your fears, get over your doubts, get over, oh my gosh, what will people think of me, and think about how can I greater express and greater expand myself, and then how can I greater expand others, and you will find that you're supported abundantly. And then when you're getting to that phase, maybe you've started the business, you've launched the group coaching, you've shared your message, whatever it is, and you're wanting to get to that next level, I am a big advocate of continuing your growth, always being a student, always learning more, never saying I know it all, but knowing that there's so much to learn, there's so many different perspectives, there's so many different ways to look at things. And so I'm always getting another course, reading another book, taking another certification, going to another conference, whatever it is, and that allows me to grow. So if you're in that place and maybe you've started a coaching business, you've started a course creation business, you're an author, you're a writer, but you're like, I want to help people deeper, I want to help people better, I want to understand how the subconscious mind works to help people transform. That's something that we teach inside the Yes Supply Method coaching certification. So you can DM me the word 2024 dates if you want to learn more. But yeah, I've just been getting so many questions saying how do I take the next step? So I would say some of the best things that you can do to get started is work on your own personal growth. What are the areas within yourself where you look at that and you say, you know what, there's room to grow, and work on your own personal growth. Once you've gone on that journey, and you don't have to be perfect, but once you've started going on that journey, share it with others. And when you realize, I've fallen in love with doing this, I'm great at doing this, I love doing this, I want to continue to do this, continue on that journey by growing more, by learning more, by educating yourself more, by investing in yourself more. Okay, so if you're here and you're watching and you have any questions, feel free to ask me a question. I'd love to answer any questions for you. And if you're looking for additional support with any of these things, if you're wanting to go on your own personal development journey, Yes, It's Yours is my course where I share my own personal development journey and science-backed tools that help me get there. And I just did a focus group with Yes, It's Yours, and we had incredible testimonials. One girl in there launched her course after being afraid for years to launch her course. Another woman started leading retreats after being nervous about it. If you're interested in the course, just type It's Mine. I see you typing course, but just type It's Mine, and then my robot, whatever it is, will send you all the information. So just type It's Mine. One other person said that it helped their confidence so much. So she was there, she was speaking to me on video, and I could see her being so confident. And she told me that months before, she never would have been able to do that. She was so nervous to show up, to hear the sound of her own voice, to, see herself on camera, everything like that. So if you're feeling like that, know that it's possible for you to move through that. I used to be that same way. I used to be the person who I could not even look at myself on camera. I was so nervous. I couldn't share my ideas with more than 2 to 3 people at the same time because I didn't have that confidence. I didn't have that self-esteem. I didn't think that anything that I had to say was worthy or worth it. I had a lot of fear because I grew up in an abusive home. I had a lot of fear, like when I had a job, even though everyone at the job was nice, I had this fear that if I raised my hand to share an idea in a meeting, that people would be like, that's a terrible idea, like throw tomatoes at me. I just had these like horrible visions of just opening my mouth and talking, and I was able to transform that. So I know if I had that many limiting beliefs and I was able to shift that, then I know that you can too. And I just wish that I had known some of the tools that I know now to do that. So I'm so excited to share that with you. If you love the EFTs on my page, keep EFT tapping. But if you're wanting to dive deeper into my processes, then Yes, It's Yours is definitely a good place to start. And again, you can type It's Mine to get access to that. If you want to take it to the next level, Elevated Business Academy to learn how to change. Whoops, I just closed my phone. If you want to learn how to take what you've learned in your life and turn it into a course or signature program. And if you want to take it to the next level and you want to develop yourself as a coach, then that is what the Yes Apply method is all about, the coaching certification. And I have some really exciting news coming about the Yes Apply method coaching certification in a few weeks. So stay tuned. We're not letting the cat out of the bag yet. I don't like that term. Where did I learn that term? I'm not going to say that anymore. But we're not sharing that yet. But in a few weeks, we're going to share with you. We're going to share with you some really interesting new ways to develop your understanding of the subconscious mind, how to make shifts, how to change your life, how to change other people's lives. Someone's asking, once long time ago, I learned about SEFT, Spiritual Emotional Freedom Technique. What's the difference between that and EFT? I've never heard of Spiritual Emotional Freedom Technique. I'll Google it after this. It's possible that that person just took EFT and added the word spiritual. Are they tapping? Let me know if they're tapping. Maybe it's just the same thing and they just added the word spiritual. All right, so thanks so much for being here with me live. So like I said, we have a few exciting things coming out in the next few weeks. I'm going to do a little poll on my stories to ask you about where you're at in your journey. So after this, head to my stories, make sure you answer those questions. And I'm really excited to share with you what we have coming soon. But thank you so much for being here with me. And just know that even if you feel like you're a little bit stuck in a rut or whatever that is, there's always an answer. Your subconscious mind is aware of the answer. And so just keep affirming that that answer will come to you. Believe it. And I know that it will show up. Anything is possible. Okay? All right. Thanks, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, you're saying, yeah, tapping, same, just like you did. It's probably pretty similar, but maybe they added their own shift onto it. All right, see you soon.